What's good, guys? It's Krabby Trades here. And yeah, I hit the biggest trade this year for me in 2024. This might be my biggest trade actually ever. Um, Personally sold for 502 points on this position. Literally the craziest position I've personally ever been in. I just want to give you guys a trade recap, what I saw, what I looked for. Of course, I'm going to show you guys my execution and my fill and everything like that. So I really just want to get straight into it. What I really saw here, off the bat, guys, you have 3 external lows. You guys know the IRL, ERL method. Teach that every day. First external low, cool. Now, when you're sweeping lows, you definitely want to wait for some sort of structure, some sort of shift, expansions higher, lower, etc., depending on what side you're trading, right? For example, here, if you guys are looking, let's just say, this is news candle, by the way, 9:30 for me. As you guys know, I did drop a video, the last video, about how to trade news with precise fills, precise entries, etc. like that. If you guys didn't watch that video, I highly recommend it. I think we did get the model on ES here. ES provided a fantastic trade for us today. Of course, like I said, takes the wick high, takes the wick low. Fantastic liquidity. Now, we had a really strong expansion lower. As you guys can see, I have clear ERL sitting at the low. I had this one marked out as well. So, we're pushing lower, no sign of any strength yet. And boom, we get the strong expansion. Now, this is not no small expansion. And of course, guys, I'm scrolling through different time frames, the 1, the 5, the 10, the 15. And as you guys can see here on the 1, we form my favorite model of all time, the Rev model. As you guys can see, you have a clear neckline high. You have a clear fair value gap sitting in between, offering you premium at the high as well, sitting here. And you also have internals to target as well. Now, for me, this is technically an A+ model, but I just wanted to see something a little more. So I hop back on the 5 and I see, are we forming a model here? The sell-off was quite strong in the morning, so I'm really looking here to take a full Rev, full A+ model. Now, what that Rev model does for me is adds extra confirmation in my trade. Now, as you can see, you have your 5-minute fair value gap. In between, you have a BPR as well. And what am I looking for here? So you guys saw we had the 1-minute Rev model. You guys see we have clear liquidity sitting at the high. And you also have full external highs sitting here, here, and here. Now, for this trade, of course, I was looking for your expansion above. Super important. As you guys can see, this candle closed below. Now, I'm obviously looking for price to offer me fair value to seek my premium sitting at highs, right? So, my entry was 766. As you guys can see, 766 was my fill. Sorry about that. What did I look for here? This candle here, I essentially want instant reaction, instant flip off the fair value gap. As soon as we started showing strength, of course, I got a 766 fill. Right off of it, I put a 25-point stop loss, give the trade some room, and of course, now we ride. Essentially, your main scale number 1 should be 927. Your second scale should be 150. And of course, your last scale, whenever really you put your stop losses. Now, Krabby, how did you hold for 500 points? Let's talk about it. 500 points, my biggest day of 2024. Look at this. Everything executed live. Everything I do is live. Here's the P&L, of course. Here's before and after, of course. Everything is documented. It was an absolutely fantastic trade, guys. Now, what did I do to really hold this position all the way through? Every pullback low, I'm dragging that stop. Every pullback low, I'm dragging the stop. Every pullback low. Keep continuing. Did any of the stops get tagged? Not a single one. So this is exactly what I look for. These stops will not get tagged, most likely. So if you just expand higher and higher without the stops getting tagged, this is the only way, in my honest opinion, you can hold for over 200 points, 100 points. This is the only way. People do get too emotional. People just want to take full profits, and that's fine. And if a trader tells you, oh, they're in full size at full fill, no, definitely not happening. I had one SPS contract left on my options, which was ES, and then I had one mini left. That's it. I had all my evals maxed out, and I had one express account absolutely went bonkers. So this trade was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, the 1 minute rev model, 5 minute BPR, full external low, from external to external high, the IRL ERL model in between, the structure that the trade gives you, the reaction off the fair value gap, everything was absolutely perfect. You got the expansion, you got the entry, you got retracements, you got everything you need for this long. And in case you missed that BPR, you also had a 1 minute retracement for you to obviously push right into that high. Right here. Literally such a fantastic trade. I don't know if I could top this. My biggest trade so far. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm honestly ready to bank tomorrow. Peace out, guys.